Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats, and today we've got a little snacking food item for you, or a dessert, however you'd like to call it. This is the Jello chocolate cook and serve pudding and pie filling. So we have reviewed a lot of the, well, not a lot, but we've reviewed a few of the like instant puddings, but we've never done a cook and serve pudding. And to me, it is always a thing that if I end up with a cook and serve pudding, it is purely on accident because I have grabbed the wrong thing, because I never wanted to mess with having to actually cook it. Who wants to do that? But I figured, you know what? Let's bite the bullet and let's actually do it. And I have a video on how to make this over on our other channel, Food Prep Inc., if you'd like to check that out. But today we're gonna review this one. And one of the main reasons why I don't love cook and serve pudding is because, can you guess?
It is not as good.
No. Well, you know what? I haven't had it in a long time, so I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be better, but it's the pudding skin. I don't like that it gets a skin on the top. Do you see how you can't even put your spoon through it until you really like dip down in there? But it's got this like just thick skin over the top of it. And some people really like a pudding skin. I get a little creeped out by it though.
Guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items before you spend your hard-earned money. Let us tell you if it's worth it. It's definitely Jello.
Yeah.
Now, I always loved growing up Jello, not the pudding, but the pudding pops.
Yeah, the pudding pops.
Yeah, those were really good. For some reason, I always loved those. I didn't care. Jello's all right. Jello pudding, I don't think I honestly don't remember it. But if it's anything like every other chocolate pudding, it is what it is. It's all right, right?
Yeah, it smells good.
Does it?
Yeah, and this is definitely thicker
it does.
than the instant pudding. Like this is a thick Mama Jamma. Or however you say that. Whereas the instant pudding, it's not quite as gelatinous.
So I don't know if they're even trying anymore, because this Jello box, dude, it looks like it was made in 1950 or something like that.
You know what? They recently, or within the past few years, I think redid their logo, and I think they're trying to make it look more old school.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the vibe they're going for. But I just love how chocolate on here is like, it almost just blends in, the word chocolate. Why didn't they make that stand out more? That's what I want to know.
Let's go.
If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up out again, thumbs down we're not. So for me, this is a thumbs down. Do I want to go through the hassle of making this?
Did you go through the hassle of making
Do I want to see you go through the hassle of making this? No, I do not. I think this thing is not worth it. It's pretty boring. It's honestly not that great. I'd rather buy that, what is that? 7-pack or whatever that brand is called?
Snack pack.
Snack pack, yeah.
Yeah.
Their chocolate pudding, call it a day, because I think that's way better. This thing, it's just one big, like, I guess you would call it like a Jello, like texture, like pudding. It's not creamy.
It's gelatinous.
Yes, I didn't enjoy it. It's so boring. The thought of having to make this and then eat it, it's like, dude, it's not even that good.
No.
It's not worth the effort. It's just thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
Okay, that's it.
What if you made these into a pudding pop? Would it,
No.
No, okay. So for me, this one's going to be a thumbs up. However, I will say, I now have such a clear understanding of why you would use the cook and serve pudding.
Yeah.
You don't use this to actually eat. Unless you want to eat it warm, because you can serve this warm. I think that would actually be pretty good to serve it warm with maybe like, something that you could dip, maybe a little bread or something, I think that might actually be kind of good. However, to eat it like this is thick. This is thick, and it really is the consistency of creamy Jello. It's super jiggly and thick. However, here's what you would use this for, and what I would use this for. Pie. This is the one that you should be using for pie filling, because to me, I always wondered, how are people using this instant pudding as a pie filling, because it does not set up this thick.
Yeah.
So anytime I would try to use a pudding as a pie filling, the instant puddings, they always end up like separating and getting oozy and stuff. This though, the cook and serve pudding, you cook that down and put it in a pie pan, that is gonna hold up. This thing will hold its texture and its shape if you were to cut a slice of pie. You could definitely work with this. Now the flavor. This is a much more intense chocolate flavor compared to the instant pudding one. It's also less sweet, like in terms of sugary sweetness. It's not the same at all as the instant pudding, flavor profile, texture, all of that. So for me, that's why it's less enjoyable to eat it on its own.
Yeah.
But if you put this in a pie crust and you have, you know, like a meringue or something on top of it, yeah, I think this is actually great. Like this, they should not be telling people that the cook and serve, you know, is like pudding and pie filling. They need to say this is pie filling and the instant ones are pudding. Mm-hmm. You know, they should not be marketing the instant ones as pie filling, because it just don't work. But this is actually good. If you want to make a pie, you want to get the cook and serve, that's what you want to do.
I think you're really on the spot about that.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what it is. This is a vessel for something better.
Yes, because growing up, we had a lot of like homemade, you know, like pudding type pies. And I always wondered, like, why did those hold their shape and then the ones that you make with the instant pudding don't? And this is why. You really need to cook it down to make it solidify more than the instant one.
To sum it up, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.